everybody, it's me, Marissa the Medium, and welcome to this week's episode of What's in the Cards, where I sit here and I channel this week's spirit's messages for you from guardian angels, guides, the universe at large to bring you hope, wisdom, let you know what the energies are of the week, what challenges you might be facing, how to overcome them, and all of that so that you can be your best self with your life. For those of you that have watched consistently, thank you so much. It means the world to me, and your feedback and hearing how these readings have affected you are just amazing. So I invite you to invite a friend either into the group or tag them down below in the comments, or forward it to a friend. That would mean the world to me. So this week's reading is for May 10th through 16th. And with that, I am going to get started. So I was hearing the Rainbow Warrior deck. You guys have seen this on the channel and in the group a few times. We love it. Has a great vibe. The cards are a little big, so I always feel a little awkward shuffling these ones. Those of you that have decks at home, you may know what it feels like when a deck starts to get broken in and the cards are being well loved. That is now the energy and feeling of this deck right now. So we're going to tune into Spirit and see what the first message that they have for us this week. And, ooh, number 28. So I'm just going to grab their little guidebook here and just see what it says, because the card isn't labeled. Intention. So our intention, this is great from the week. Our intention this week is to grow and to sprout. Ooh, from that inner well, that inner space that can only come from a fracturing of the self. You're going to grow literally the way that flowers do and bloom in the spring. And in order to do that, first you might constrict and then you will open up, and we will see this shoot coming out. So the intention for you this week is, how can I observe my growth? How can I see how far I've come and that I'm about to grow and bloom again? Make that your intention, the intention of observing, seeing, acknowledging, and appreciating your growth. So that's what I hear for this week's intention. I also am going to we're going to use this one, the Lightworker Oracle. And my intuitive daughter said she was feeling this, so I took her up on it, because she is also a feeler, a healer, a bit of a reader herself. So I love this deck. Also getting broken in, shuffling up. What else do we need to know, Spirit, about this intention of growth for this week? Appreciating where it is that we're going, where we've been, and the process, situations, and scenarios that are unfolding for us for our growth and our benefit right now. Ooh, Karmic Clearing. That is amazing. Your growth this week is coming from a karmic clearing. So we can bleep this out, but it might feel like a bleep storm that maybe you've been weathering, or going, oh my gosh, the hits just keep on coming. I know several of clients have felt last week's energy was a little bit heavier, a little bit denser, going, oh my gosh, will this stop? Yes, yes it will, because this growth is coming to you for a karmic clearing. You are clearing an old pattern, an old agreement, an old set of behaviors that no longer serves this new, grandest, and greatest version of you that is emerging. You add fertilizer, which is crap, to make things grow. So we can appreciate it and look back on it and say, thank you, crappy situation, for fertilizing my life so that I can clear this karmic, I don't want to say debt, but that's a word that's coming through. This karmic debt, this karmic bond, attraction, contract. Yeah, interesting. So that's how that's going to shape up this week. And we're going to have some guidance from the angels about that karmic clearing. So this is the Angels of Atlantis Oracle. You guys know I've used this here before on the channel and in the group. Little side note, anytime that I facilitate an energy healing session, I always use this deck to call in the appropriate energy and ask the blessing of the angel. And I always pull two cards. First one is for me, and then the second one is for the person receiving the healing. Just a little tidbit I thought I'd share with you guys. So what else do we need to know about this week's growth, the karmic clearing, and or maybe this blessing that the angels have? Oh yes, Archangel Michael and I am present. When you clear away the crap and you allow whatever that crap was to fertilize your growth, you are becoming more of yourself. I am present. So this is Archangel Michael coming in to help you, guide you, aid you to step in more of your presence, more of your true, authentic self, being more of you, whatever that is. If this week, if your intention in growth is to be more silly and maybe not so serious, if your intention is to be more steadfast and devoted to your work or studies or an intentional practice that you have, whether it's exercise or yoga, something, Archangel Michael is coming in to help you step into and own that presence. So I really love how this message is unfolding for you guys. I also am hearing that we are going to use the fifth agreement. Always these words of Toltec wisdom that we love seems to come right on through. So let's see what the next message is that Spirit has for us for this week's wisdom. The truth has set me free. Oh, I love this. Lies no longer rule my world. I see the truth and follow the truth by following my own heart. You can only follow your own heart if you are present and you are owning that which you are, owning your true self, your authentic self, your truth. Lies no longer rule my world. And what I'm hearing as the lies are the lies that we have believed, that of the identities that other people have created for us. So other people hold ideas, and that might sound like somebody saying to you, you're so, or you're always, and creating those identities. That's not the truth. That's their perception. That's a lie for you. It is not the truth for you. So you set yourself free by acknowledging and embracing your own inner presence that comes from clearing the debt and the intention of growth. So it wouldn't be a week if I wasn't using an Affirmators deck. Knock, knock, I love you. Affirmators Family. Let's see how this affects family. And for those of you, this last week was Mother's Day, which not all people celebrate it, may have mixed feelings. Don't forget that family can be family. So friends that have become family. Maybe there's a person who in your life who has played sort of that mothering or given you the energy that would come from that. And it could be a friend your own age, it could be a peer, it could be anything. But what else do we need to know, Spirit, about this message? Quality time, quality time. I make space in my life to spend quality time with family. I value every precious minute I get to spend with my most cherished but oft overlooked and take it for granted peeps, and I vow to make the most of all of it, provided I get to choose what we're doing. So here it says quality time, overtime, waste of time, playtime. And you can see Chewbacca, you guys, or you can hear him. He's joined the party with his little squeaker down below. So where this fits into is that when you free yourself from that truth and you escape from the identities that other people have created for you, this allows you to then spend time with other people in a state of authenticity because you are being you and shed the identities that other people have given you. So I absolutely just love that for this week. I'm going to close it out with one last thing, and this will be also from Affirmators with their tarot deck. Now this deck, you can see I didn't just shuffle that very well. This deck hasn't gotten quite as much love, and it shuffles better this way. So I hear two more times on the card pull, and we'll see how we are closing out the message that Spirit has for you this week. There it is. Love it. Affirmators Tarot. Love the pretty. Ooh, the Empress. So this very, very regal and feminine energy. So when we step into that, it's also receptivity. So if we come back being receptive to all that life has to offer you. Set that intention, clear that karmic debt. Know that the Archangel Michael is here to help you step into your own authenticity, which helps you shed the identities that other people have given you. Then you want to be around other people, which in turn brings you into a state of receptivity. What do they have to offer for you to help you continue growing, appreciating yourself, and being in that state of authenticity? There you have it, guys. That's this week's message from Spirit for the week of May 10th through 16th. Again, I encourage you, send this to a friend, share it to somebody who you know might be setting an intention and doing a lot of growing. This could just reassure them. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And as I always say, be the light.